kids.
Non-conformists.
Kind of annoying sometimes.
Deadbeat.
Hoodlum.
Rebels.
Deviant.
Pinko bastards.
They don't like me.
Here, you guys are gonna have to take off.
Okay.
I don't want you guys to get killed,
No
and I
sweat.
don't want you to do anything to our property as well.
Oh, no sweat.
Thank you.
There's always this like sort of superiority complex that they're like working through, that they want to like make sure that they're so much better because they're like working within what society's always accepted as like traditional success.
For the most part, they definitely don't like skateboarders because they just find them loud and obnoxious. That's the impression I get, because I'm yelled at all the time by people who don't really even have like the right to yell at me, because they're not security guards or anything, but they're just kind of annoyed with us, and they think they can say, oh, you know, you can't skate here.
Skateboarders are they're just the scum of society, you know. They're not adding anything to society. They're not boosting the economy. They're just fucking skateboarding. I think these kids should be thrown in jail, and these kids should be the subject of what the upper class wants. Because, man, the upper class is where it's at. They're making the money. They're pumping the economy. They're doing something for the world. What are skateboarders doing? They ain't doing shit. They're just skating around, thinking they're tough. You know? They're fucking skaters. You're worthless. You're just nothing. You're fucking freeloaders. They should suffer at the hands of the upper class. That's all I'm saying. The wealthy people should be in control.
I don't always necessarily think that the security guards working at these upper scale businesses represent what the businessman thinks.
I watch you guys all the time on the cameras.
Yeah.
I see you guys do a lot of nice tricks, but the building doesn't want it, so that's why when I see you guys, I have to kick them out.
Yeah.
I have to abide by my job and do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
But if it's for me, I have no problem.
But it's funny because you do see it trickle down, like, not to be rude, but some of the guys working there are not the most polite guys. They're kind of rough around the edges. They might have like a tattoo lurking right below their neckline that they cover up with their collar, you know? So it's funny to see some rough guy from Southie putting on this sort of like speaking to you in a condescending manner because like he's some rough, tough guy asshole, and he's talking to you like you're some sort of hoodlum, when actually, you know, we're like going to college down the street. And he probably never graduated from high school. So.
Oh, I was called a dropout one time by this priest, and he said that I couldn't finish high school, but I mean, I had a scholarship.
With the businessmen, you'll get three different responses. Some of them will just be indifferent; they won't really acknowledge you. Other ones that are, it depends. They can be older or younger, but they'll just sort of look at you in a like, I wish I was doing that kind of way, and they'll joke with you, and they'll be really pleasant.
The kids are pretty cool. They leave.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want no problems. But they frequent this whole area down to Faneuil Hall and back and around, and then right over here by the phone company.
They just recognize that you're just trying to have fun as long as you're polite and you don't get in their way. And then some of the other ones are just assholes.
Cut the shit, will you?
Why? You
guys ruin marble and granite and everything all over the city.
Like, think you're just some like roughneck hoodlum kids.
Get your own park.
Skateboarders, they come in, you know, various classes, you know, and ethnic backgrounds, and and the callers are the same.
I call the Securitas. I call the security guys.
Older white males call more than, you know, younger white males.
Are those kids with those foot-propelled Vespas without the handles? Those guys? Oh, despise them. Can't stand them one bit.
It's just a phase, and then eventually, you know, you graduate from college and you gotta conform to a certain degree to succeed.
One word. Guantanamo. Yeah. Lock them up, you know?
You know, I just think cops should really enforce the peace. Cops should just enforce the peace. That's what they're there for. They should arrest these skateboarders, throw these punks in jail, get their asses off the street, maybe get them into like a home or something so they can fucking have some parents or something, because you know these kids don't have parents. These kids just go around parentless.
Businesses should just really start paying attention to where they're putting their money. And they should be putting their money stopping these punk kids from going on our railings or jumping our stairs. I mean, first of all, I'm concerned about their health.
recently they've like skate stopped all the major spots around there. Like all the ledges will have these like chunks that you like can't grind through.
You can't grind the ledges because if you grind them and you hit one, you're gonna fall off, obviously, because they're in the way. So they're there to prevent that, and they're basically on like everything now. I think there's really nowhere, especially in Financial District. I think they're almost on everything.
They're putting in this park like under the highway, the Zakin Bridge, or is it a highway? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But like they're putting it in, and they want us to like all flock in there in like the fence inside, and they think it's gonna stop street skating, but it's not. Because, I mean, that's what skateboarding's all about. Like, it grew up out of this punk rock culture and shit. And if you just flock it to a park, man, that kind of ruins it. Like, I don't care. I enjoy, like, fucking with people while I'm out skateboarding. That's half the fun.
Because it gives you a chance to act in a really rude manner.
Still beeping.
She's just fucking trigger happy.
What's with all the honking?
Did you see the cat that I almost hit?
Oh, it was a cat?
Cat? Oh, I thought it was me. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I almost hit a cat.
Oh, poor thing.
I mean, if the situation arises, I'll usually take advantage of it and, like, screw around with him. Just, like, skate by him, piss him off, do something. It's fun.
Get a job, cut your hair, get a real hobby. Ship modeling, yachts, croquet, all real great hobbies.